Hi there, my name is Janet Gershensiegel and I'm the Lonely Writer. This is serious social media help for the independent writer. That's a writer who does not yet have an agent. This is my capstone project at Quinnipiac University. Today I'd like to talk about working with a cover artist. Now, have you ever worked with a cover artist? It's just like any other business relationship, or at least it should be. Respect your cover artist and they can really help you, but don't and beware. Now, the first thing you want to do is get an idea of what you want before you start. Please do not tell this person to surprise you. So you want to do a bit of research and look at the books in your genre. Go to Amazon, go to Barnes & Noble. You might want to look in your local library or bookstore, but be aware that if you're an independent writer, you're probably starting off just with an electronic copy of your book. So going to the library or the bookstore is not as helpful as looking online at a major bookseller. Now, what should your cover look like? A cover which is too unique is probably going to seem a little odd to readers. They're going to feel like it's been misfiled. But a cover that is too much like other covers is not going to stand out. But understand that covers go through a kind of fashion. If you've ever looked at romance novels, or rather the more edgy ones these days, they tend to follow a Shades of Grey vibe because that's in fashion now. Now, how should your cover speak to a reader? You want to look at colors, angles, shapes, and even whether the settings are industrial or natural or fanciful. What are the other covers saying? Which part of the book are they emphasizing? So if you know the book and you see the cover, you can usually get an idea of what they're trying to promote within the book, what they're trying to hook the reader in with. Whether it's, let's say it's Alice in Wonderland, whether it's a picture of Alice, it's a picture of the White Rabbit, it's the Red Queen. Whatever it is, the cover is going to say something to the reader. Now, for the relationship itself, please get it in writing. If you're giving the artist permission to show off the cover in his or her portfolio, then please spell that out. And if you're retaining all the rights in the art, definitely make sure that you spell that out as well, because you don't want to get into a situation where you have an argument later and nobody really remembers what was said. Also, to get in writing, things like, if you're paying for this work up front or in installments, please make that clear so that people don't have a disagreement. If the work is free, make sure that you get in writing that the artist is transferring all rights to you. And in fact, if the artist is transferring rights to you, you should get that in writing no matter what you pay for it. But definitely if the work is free. And by the way, if you're getting the work for free, it's a really nice idea to do things like either give that person a recommendation or send something to their charity of choice. Now, a few more details to get in writing. How many changes do you get for your money? Do you get one change? Do you get 20? Please don't be a jerk about this and constantly nitpick every single thing. Instead, if you're going to have a problem with a cover, get everything or many things together so that you only have one set of changes instead of these little dribs and drabs. Just if you're constantly dithering around as to what you want, it's not good for anybody. You should also include a timetable. What happens if the artist misses a deadline? Do you withhold payment? Do you go elsewhere? What do you do? Does your artist need reviews? You can ask them on DeviantArt or wherever they want it, such as maybe Yelp or someplace like that, or maybe Fiverr. If they need reviews and you're happy with what you've got, then definitely give them a review. It's just a way to help pay for something that maybe you're not getting for a lot of money, but you should certainly still promote other artists. Anyway, this is Janet Gershensiegel, the Lonely Writer, because an independent writer never has to be alone. Thanks for listening.